Hey guys, welcome to my review of Star Platinum, the Medicos Super Action statue of the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure line. Earlier I covered Jotaro, a pretty good figure, but leaves something to be desired in articulation, and I also wanted to cover Star Platinum, his stand, who premiered in Part 3, stayed in Part 4, skipped Part 5, and I'm not going to leave any spoilers for Part 6, but he is in Part 6. So anyway, let's start off with the accessories and box. So the box, it is a lot smaller than Jotaro's box, but that's because there's no speech bubble and not as many accessories, which I kind of like. It really fits like compactly into my closet. I keep all my figure boxes in my closet just for ease of access, and I put all the accessories in a bag and keep it with them. But anyway, here's some poses that you can put them in, and the box is a really nice bluish green teal color, which I love. Here's some of the accessories he comes with. He comes with a star finger. He comes with a pointing finger for, Jotaro and Star Platinum symmetry. And two grabbing hands, as well, of course, as the two punching hands, as Star Platinum would definitely need. He also comes with a stand, like every other character, and an alternate head that screams. Because it's not Star Platinum if he doesn't scream. So, let's look at the figure now. The figure is a very nice color, and the shading is immaculate. I love the way that this figure looks and how he feels, in a sense, if you get me. Like, the way he feels when you hold him or move him, it feels really smooth and really comfortable. Sadly, mine came with two frozen joints, the left shoulder right here, and the head, which really sucks because I didn't know and I broke them off on accident, but it's nothing that a toothpick and a drill won't fix. Same for the shoulder. So just some good ingenuity will get you a long way when it comes to these figures breaking. But you can't even notice, so it's just a thing. So the painting is a nice teal blue with some kind of lime green yellowish shading, which I found really interesting. It's really well used for the highlights. And the sculpt for the torso and back, my lord, let me just say he is a very beefy person, especially like on the lower thighs. Damn, not trying to lewd Star Platinum, but damn, So there are a lot of flexible plastic pieces on this guy. The shoulder pads, which are connected to the scarf, not by the bolts. The loincloth, which is covering, might I add, a pretty big package, honestly. Look at that, man. Same for the back. And his open hands also stretch a little bit, but don't get crazy with it, because, they can break pretty easily. So, like, he can hold a pencil or something. Something around that size, maybe a little bit bigger, but that's it. There is a second color version for this man. It's the manga colors, which I love. I wish I could afford that, but yeah. Sadly, we can't all be millionaires. As for the articulation, really well done on this figure. It's probably just because he's like a naked man, kind of like how the Pillarmen probably have really good articulation. But it's really well done. The torso, he can look all the way down at his feet, which a lot of characters can do, but maybe he's trying to look at sheer heart attack or something, which maybe I might get a review on Yoshikage Akira. He's a little bit out of my budget right now, considering he's a more exclusive character. He can't look back much at all because of the hair, which is a sacrifice well worth it. Because, I mean, look at those locks. It's a continuity thing, and they did really well on it. The shading on the head is also really clean and sharply done, just like in the anime, which is really nice. So, as for the sides, this is sculpt and paint, not just paint. All of the lines across the body are, even on the arms, and on the shoulder pads, too. Like, that's sculpt, and that's really interesting. to see the effort that they put into it. Double jointed knees and elbows, but the knee pads are kind of small to me. I don't know why. They're just small. It kind of annoys me, and they're also finicky to just to move and stay where you want, because it's not on a specific joint, it's in between the joints. So if you want it to be in the middle, you have to fiddle with it, if you guys get me. But everything else about this figure is really well done. I love the paint on the gold metal. It's really shiny. You can probably see that because I don't know how to do lighting and overexposure is all over the place, but you know. So overall, I'd give this figure's painting a 9 for the simple but effective shading of one color used throughout the body. It would have to be well done because there's only one color, right? And they did a very good job doing that. For articulation, I'd give it 7, 6. It's got its weak points, certainly. Especially, the head and the shoulders. Well, that might just be mine, but it does have some problems in the hips as well. Considering that this goes up and around, it's gonna get caught on the golden belt. And when you bend him back, you can see into his chest. You can't see it now, but there's an iron pole in there, and that really bugs me as well. But if you put it in the right pose, you can't even notice, so I'm not gonna... I'm just nitpicking at this point. The articulation is really well for a melee kind of stand. And I frankly really like this figure. I definitely recommend it if you're going to start getting into the JoJo Bizarre Adventure figures. Because, it's like Jotaro's stand. If you're going to get Jotaro, you have to get the stand. I just hate that they don't put them in the same box for less of a price, because, it's kind of a... It's just a way for them to make more money, but it's so worth it to get these amazing figures on my shelves. So, overall, I'd give this figure an 8. And, I definitely recommend it. Look out for next week or the week after's review on Panna Cotta Fugo from Part 5. And maybe Dio, actually, the next month after that, because I have him on the way. I pre-ordered him, and he was so hard to get a hold of, let me tell you. Yeah, if you want to get him, you're almost certainly going to have to pre-order him. And in July, I'm also going to branch off into other things, like Sekiro Shadows Die Twice figures. Sekiro figure, that's coming out in July, and I'm going to save up for that. And also, look out for this guy coming up. So, anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys at the next review. Stay cheesy. Sorry, I was thinking of Fugo's fucking suit. Okay, this is a bad outro, bye.